skip button. Hey, okay.
Wow, that left you no time to react.
Yeah. No, not at all. Not at all.
Whatsoever.
Give me a fucking countdown, but all right. There you go.
No. It's just you pressed go, so that means go.
Yeah, apparently so.
But hey,
So
everyone, do we have sound
Hello.
now? Is there
Hello.
sound? I cannot read chat from here on either of these things.
Can you not?
I'll bring it up on my phone.
Okay,
I'll bring it up on my
that's
phone.
fine.
I'm blind and old. Leave me alone.
Oh shit! None of the fucking nothing's working. Don't try any like channel point shit or like commands or fucking any. The bot's not like I'm literally just streaming from the fucking phone. It's all just. Eh.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, we're fine.
This is how we're doing this.
We're fine. But hello, welcome.
Welcome to our humble Paris abode
Yeah.
that we have been staying
Yeah.
in. You can't see much of it.
There's not much of it to see, to be honest. It's quite small.
It's 2 dudes, 2 beds.
Mm-hmm.
You can figure out the rest.
Yeah. Lots has been happening. It's been a wild time.
It's been wild. Yeah. let me bring up chat.
But hey guys, hi Dick. Despite the fact that we saw you maybe a couple of hours ago, but hello.
What
Dick
is happening now?
Oh my god, what have you got going on?
What is happening?
You've got to show that to chat because that's just for some reason. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire just appeared on Savage's phone. He wants you to log in with Facebook. That's
All right.
There you
Apparently, Twitch chat is now ran by the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire app.
There you go. There you go.
We've learned.
Dan Clancy
today.
making this
I
fucking deal.
literally can't close this. Okay, I'm stuck on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Final answer, lock it in. There you
I'm
go.
stuck on
That's
Who
the stream,
Wants to Be a
folks. That's the
Millionaire.
stream.
Fuck me. What is happening?
Oh my god, that's like the fucking vibe of this trip has just been rampant chaos the entire time.
It's just a constant, like, what is going on?
Yeah,
Let me. Okay,
yeah.
There we go.
There's
Okay.
it's just been fucking nuts.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we've had. Oh god, Paris is good. I'm having a good time. I'm having a very fun time.
Also, every time I open my phone, this picture still keeps showing up.
Oh, of Dolly and
every fucking time.
There you go.
Every fucking time. I don't know if chat can make that out from here. It's just it's.
Yeah, it's a good photo.
Yeah.
It's a good.
Jesus Christ! All right, let me try and actually get chat up this time.
Dolly being Dolly, indeed. Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah, that seems pretty accurate. Should I bring it up on Twitch or should I use that chat app thing, which I've already forgotten the name of?
do what you want to. It's up to you.
Twitch tends
Real
to
time
fail.
chat, I think it's called.
Yeah,
Because Lord knows Twitch chat is not good. The Twitch app. But there you go. But yeah, we're hanging out, we're vibing, we're having a good time. It's a little bit of downtime at the moment. We were at the con all day, sort of earlier today. Met up with some homies. We did a little bit of streaming. These guys were on a ham stream. I was behind the camera, so you didn't see much of me, but it was all good. It was a lot of fun. It's very fucking hot. It's so fucking warm. It was like 33 degrees for most of today. And like humid as well, so it's just like we've been fucking roasting ourselves. In the
Okay,
goddamn
cool. I
heat.
actually have chat now. That's good. Yeah. So yeah. We did some stuff today. Like we saw Dolly and Ham a bit more. I mean, I don't know if it was more briefly yesterday, but it was like we saw them earlier today, and we were around them a bit more. They were off while Ham was helping out with Wubby doing his stream.
Yeah.
And then once Ham was doing his, OJ was behind the camera. It was mostly it was mostly Ham and Dolly in front of the camera. Occasionally, like me, Dick was avoiding being on camera or
to no avail.
or,
Like I was just
or
catching her
saying
every time.
anything whatsoever. Like it was like her life depended on it. I was just roaming around aimlessly as I do. So if I ended up on camera at any point, I wasn't really paying attention whatsoever, except for the few times Ham addressed me personally, in which I felt like, oh, I'm going to be noticed now. Like I'm actually definitely on camera.
Yeah, you might have seen my shoulder a couple of times because I was trying to point the camera backwards at them behind me, but then also still walk forwards and try not to bump into anybody.
Oh,
which
yeah,
is like, it's so fucking difficult. It was unreal.
Well, OJ also tried to attempt to walk down an escalator that wasn't moving backwards with expensive camera equipment, and everyone was like, "No, no, just walk down normally. Don't walk down backwards. Don't do that."
The device is too hot. The device is too hot.
Oh no.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
all right.
if it catches fire,
Okay, the chat's gone, but that's fine. I think we don't necessarily need... I don't know why that was causing the fucking thing to overheat, but all right.
Okay, apparently overheating protection means turn off chat. Apparently,
Yeah,
that's how that
so there
works.
you go. Fucking deal with it. I
OJ
guess.
nearly hit me with the camera.
Oh yeah,
Woke
no, I
up,
did.
saw
It's like
Ham was
several
fine,
times. I nearly hit a lot of
sending
people with the
TTS,
fucking
still
camera.
half asleep. Yeah, that seems fair.
It was good fun. It was good fun. The like TTS stuff was surprisingly like fine. Like I wasn't sure how it was going to go down, but then I think being in TwitchCon, most people were just like fucking dealing with it. So it was good. It was good. It was a good time. We hung out with them last night as well. We got dinner together in like the weirdest fucking restaurant.
I'll have you know that was the most famous Argentinian restaurant in Paris.
I can't wait for Ham
Or
to tell
that
the
is-
story on stream.
that
'cause
is-
it's just
That is how it was made out to us. Is that this is like every single thing on their menu was famous and had a rich backstory behind it. And in the end,
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
was taking so long that Ham was just like, "Should we all just get fucking empanadas and just call it a day and go somewhere
Yeah.
else?" And so we did. We had Paris's
finest empanadas. Yeah.
world famous Argentinian empanadas, which, to be honest, were actually
Yeah, that's
really
that's the
fucking
thing.
good.
They were
They
fucking
were really
great.
fucking
They were really
good. And then we got the fuck out of there and went somewhere else. I went to a cafe where they had a fan that had like water spritz. Like it had like
Oh, yeah.
That was the best part of
so
the day
good. It was so
because
good.
it was really nice just sitting in front of that fan. Granted,
Yeah.
for the first half, OJ didn't.
Oh yeah. It just like it was an oscillating thing, and it just stopped and
Just
missed me entirely.
basically me, Ham, and Dolly were getting a nice fest, and everybody else on that side of the
yeah, it's
table
just
got
like,
nothing.
got nothing except for hot Paris air. So.
Was there a Messi jersey on the wall?
There fucking
There
was.
was.
There was.
Like where our table was set up, literally right across from us, there was a Messi jersey. There 100% was a Messi jersey on the wall, which is amazing. I'm probably unable to stick around. I have shit signal. Stream is illegible.
Yeah.
Have a good rest of the stream and have fun with the rest of your trip. We will, Gina.
Yeah, thanks, Gina.
Thanks for popping in anyway. I figured you
God
said
damn.
that you were missing my face, so here is face.
Here it is.
I'm
Here it
hoping
is.
that you got something out of that. I'm hoping that you got something.
There was an Argentinian flag.
There was an Argentinian flag. There was a Messi jersey.
Yeah. It was covering a little piece of cardboard that was covering a cracked window in the wall, which is
You
great.
said the best part was hanging at mine. But did we say that?
Did we say that?
Did we say that?
I mean, it was good. Don't get me wrong.
Don't
it was
get me
good.
wrong. It was good. But like I meant the best part of like that day. We didn't hang at yours on that day, really. Well, we did earlier.
Yeah.
We went and sat there while we waited for Dolly and Ham and everybody to actually make it out and to where we were supposed to be meeting them. But I meant the best part of like when we actually went out and did stuff was that restaurant, like not the Argentinian one, the one with the fan. Cause
Yeah,
that was
that was
just
good.
ridiculous.
That was good. And an affogato. I've not had an affogato in ages. Just like I just Dolly like had to explain it to the waiter, which I didn't think would be like that much of it. You know, it's an Italian dish, and this is like an Italian cafe, right? They were selling pizzas and shit, so it was just like, how do you not know what an affogato is? But either way, it's fine. We good.
I missed your damn face. I missed your damn face, monster. If I'm being entirely honest. I haven't streamed in fucking ages, and then when it came to like coming to Paris, I was like, I could do one before, but I just didn't want to do anything because my mind was so focused on making sure I had everything sorted. But when I get back,
Yeah.
I will be trying to like get some shit sorted to do the stream. I believe my house. I don't know if they'll actually do it. But I was told that when I got back, the chair would be dismantled so that I could build the new one.
There we go. Finally.
I should be able to set up the new chair, finally, if the chair is dismantled when I get back. But yeah,
That's
we'll be doing more. I'll be doing more stuff once I actually get back from Paris. So like that's the
Yeah.
thing. We'll
Yeah.
figure it out.
But yeah, it's been good fun hanging with the homies, doing shit.
Iced tea left. Hang on.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Sarah's just been living off of iced tea the entire time we've been here. It's like, apparently, like France is pretty big on iced tea, I guess. Every time we like open up like YouTube, we get an iced tea advert.
Yeah, like France. Apparently, really big on Lipton iced tea. Not sure what that's about, but apparently,
Yeah.
big fans. The fact that when I went to McDonald's and we were getting stuff, and I saw that one of the things I could get with the meal was just a big thing of iced tea. I was like, all right, I like French McDonald's.
There you go.
I've learned this. The McDonald's we got this stuff from, I'm not so sure if I'm keen on.
Yeah, that was a bit of a fucking weird experience.
It took so long to get the food that, like, my food came after God knows how long. Then we had to wait a little bit for you to get your drink, and then they just seemed to forgot about your burger. So we had to wait even longer for the burger, and then we finally got that. The food just about resembled what it was supposed to, but we got large cups of coffee, which wasn't this size, it's that size that you've got there.
This size, yeah.
But the coffee was up to like here.
Yeah.
So they half filled the cup with coffee.
The coffees here are so fucking small. We haven't had like a decently large cup of coffee.
Every cup of coffee you get is in like these tiny, like they look like the fuck, you know, like in a dentist when they're like rinse. It's like that. That's what you get. They're basically, you get a little coffee rinse. Like that's what they give you. And I just wanted like a nice big coffee, and nowhere has had it. And every time we've attempted to go to McDonald's, we've managed it twice now because it's usually entirely too packed. I mean, especially the one at the con.
Oh my god, yeah, that's nuts in there.
The line was like out the door, down the fucking thing. I'm surprised there wasn't people backed up on the fucking Travelator, like stuck, like trying to get to McDonald's. To be honest.
Thanks for the follow, by the way, monsters. That's very cool. I haven't got alerts on, so. It's scuffed. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, this is very impromptu.
Very impromptu. Yeah,
it's funny because when I was coming down and like I was going to be staying at OJ's the night before, we briefly said like, should we do like an impromptu thing before we go? But then we got to like watching streams and like hanging out and doing whatever.
Everybody else was live, so
and then we like had to go to bed and get ready for the thing. So it was like we'll figure something out, and then. Literally, like, was it when we were on the way back, or was it when we got here that you were like, I think we should just do like an impromptu stream, like while we're here. I think it was when we got here that you said it.
I wanted to do something. I wasn't sure what it was going to be, and then I thought might as well just get the camera fucking set up and just do something from here.
Yeah. So this is all very thrown together.
Very thrown together. I wasn't even logged into the fucking streaming app. I had to log into the app on my phone to get it all working.
But I mean, I guess we're here.
Yeah. We here, we're live, here. We're in Paris.
Also, I see that like people are like someone used a thing, and like, and I'm guessing we didn't notice that because I
said earlier like none of that shit's working.
Nothing is set up here.
Nothing's set up. I can't even turn them off. I
think all we have is camera and chat. Like that's basically all there is.
Well, we don't even have chat because that fucking.
Well, we have chat. We have chat on various other devices nearby.
We can see chat. That's something.
But apparently your phone was
like
about
the
to
bare
explode,
minimum.
so we had to get rid of chat on the actual phone. But it's fine.
Yeah, but there you go.
Can I introduce you to our Lord and Savior, Iced Tea? Paris has iced tea everywhere I've been. Iced tea has been on the menu. Every single place. Iced tea is on the menu.
Fucking sizes of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and like I mean that works for me. I fucking love iced tea, so like I'm glad for them to have it as a regular thing. But coffee here.
Tiny.
Especially considering it's fucking Paris.
Yeah.
Coffee shouldn't be so hard to come by. And it bothers me a bit how difficult it is to just get a decent sized coffee here.
Like, nice coffee is everywhere. Like, if you want like a really, like, we had one latte that was really, really fucking good. I can't remember where that was from.
Where was that? I can't remember where we actually got. There was.
Oh, that was that. Well, that was back in England. That was in the station, wasn't it? That was in St Pancras Station.
Oh yeah, that was that weird
Instagram place.
The one that had the actual menu that was like Instagrammable drinks.
Yeah, it literally said on the menu.
The concept of that makes me cringe, but I also wanted to buy one so badly.
Oh yeah,
because I wanted to see if it really was Instagrammable.
Yeah, like, I'm curious. I'm still curious. I might go back there. I want to know.
Is this coffee actually good enough that I would take out my Instagram and be like, you know what, this is going on. Considering I've put like 2 pictures on my Instagram, it would have had to have been a pretty good coffee for it to actually make me want to do that. So
that's maybe the best coffee we've had. Even then, that wasn't that big, was it? It was just kind of.
It was also tiny. It was a very nice coffee, but it was also a tiny coffee. Like I can't find a decent sized fucking coffee to save my life for the past fucking days now.
You watch. We'll get back to England. It'll just be like large fucking Starbucks coffee. Give me something.
I feel like everywhere I go from now on, I'm just going to order 2 coffees.
Yeah, that's a good shout. Actually, that's a good shout. I don't know why we've not been doing that so far.
The one time I choose to do that, in the next place we go, they're going to bring me 2 giant buckets of coffee. And to be honest, I won't mind. It will make up for all the coffee I've been missing. But at the same time, like they need to get their fucking coffee shit together. They really do. Like I don't understand why it's so hard.
It's ridiculous. Hi Doc, how's it going? Good to see you. Hello, No Orange and Savaged. I don't know what that is.
I think you're supposed to like sit on this. I think to like put your shoes. I was like, why does this table have a pad? I'm not gonna question it.
Yeah.
At this point,
there's lots of fucking weird things about this room.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine.
I mean, we got two single beds, which we're both we're both 6 foot plus gentlemen.
Yeah, we're both large. Men.
Large men. They've given us two single beds, and when we got here, they were like pushed together, and it was Nah, it's been all right. It's been good. It's been good fun. I've enjoyed the actual convention more than I thought I would. I didn't think I'd be that into.
I feel like there was some stuff there that was interesting. There was some stuff there that was interesting.
There you go.
There
you
go. But generally, like, I knew that I wasn't gonna be like diving in to do all like the interactive shit that they had. Like, most of it doesn't interest me that much. The one thing that did look interesting was like the VR thing they were doing in that big arena.
So fucking cool. It's like this huge, literally just an arena, like this walled off section of the convention center, and it's like free roam VR. There's just people in there with VR headsets on. They've got like guns, and you can just fucking walk around, and then presumably they're all in a multiplayer game together. But we were joking about how if we were to do it, it's like a fucking melee.
100%. I said that. 100%. If I went in there, I'd be trying to find OJ just so I could fucking butt him with the gun. And just yeeting people. And then I think it was Dick who said something about like someone would be shouting fatality, and I'd be like, people are gonna take their visors off, and I'm just there holding his skull and his fucking spine. It's like, ah! So that's not how you're supposed to play this game. It's like, I'm sorry, you put me in there with other people and a gun, and I go to base instinct mode of like, I'm taking this guy down, you know?
God damn. Yeah,
but that was
too real. It's just too real.
That was fairly cool to see. It was definitely a cool like VR setup thing, and they had like the live like parkour tag thing they were doing, cool. Which was like cool to look at. The air conditioning in the building is nice.
God, yeah.
That's
on some floors.
Okay, yeah, on some floor, like. It seemed like the main ground floor was like okay.
Yeah.
The floor above that had like really good air conditioning.
Yeah.
The floor above that was very similar to bottom floor.
Yeah.
And then obviously the roof didn't have.
There's like a
It's like a roof terrace with like a smoking area and like food, and that's where they were putting on the music shows.
Yeah.
But it was so hot on that roof.
So fucking hot.
That there was no way we were gonna like hang around up there and fuck around too much. But yeah, the convention was. I feel like I enjoyed the convention more than I expected to, and I feel like 50% of that was the air conditioning.
Yeah, that's very true. I'm still pissed off about Gamer Subs. They've got like a Gamer Sub stand there, and like of course they're handing out free samples and shit that you can try, but you can't fucking buy any of it. It's so stupid. Apparently there's like I don't know why not. There's like a law or something.
Wait! I didn't even know about that.
You don't know that?
So they're handing out the samples.
Yeah.
And if you're like, oh, I like that, can I buy some? They're like, no.
Yeah. Which I'm really pissed off about.
I would like some of this. No, too bad. Like, get out of here.
That's the thing. If you want to send it to the UK, the shipping is like almost as much as the actual stuff itself. So you have to order a stupid amount to actually make it worth it. I have to spend like £100 on Gamer Subs in order to make that worth it. But it's like I was hoping I could just go there, buy a couple of I would have bought like 80 quid's worth of stuff there if I was saving 20 quid on shipping. You know, I would have done that, and they're just like, no, not selling it to you.
I'm not sure I would go that far and do that, but you know, I feel like, I feel like I might have bought like a tub of it just because like the Wubby one was actually really nice.
Yeah, the Wubby one was good. Titty Milk.
What was the blue one?
The blue one was Blowhole. I think. I don't know who's that. I think that's
Shy Lily.
Yeah.
If it's called Blowhole, my first thought is Shy Lily, but
yeah,
it could be any dolphin or whale
based
creator, I suppose.
Yeah, because there's loads of those.
To be fair, there actually is. That's the weird thing. There's quite a few that are like orca, especially based. I don't know why that's a popular thing. Ask that community, But yeah, so that one was okay. Titty Milk was I liked all of them.
Yeah,
I didn't dislike any of them. I think like Titty Milk. I think I liked Wubby's the most. I think it could be like the peach flavoring like I'm partial to. Again, I've been drinking the peach iced tea
Yeah,
this
well,
entire
there you
time, so it shows like that I'm kind of partial to that. And I think like I definitely liked Wubby's one the most. I can't remember what it's actually called, but it was like a
Brand
nice
Risk.
Brand
Yeah,
Risk. That
Brand
was a
Risk.
nice flavor.
That was good.
And Titty Milk was okay, and then the other one was like. I would drink it, but I would always choose like something else over that.
Yeah,
I feel like.
I think I'm the same. I think I liked the Titty Milk a bit more than you did, but certainly it's in that order at the very least.
Yeah. I mean, Titty Milk, I would put it like almost on par with the Wubby one. Like they're both.
Oh
good.
yeah.
But
it
like,
tasted like something that I can't put my finger on.
I feel like it was like a
It
recognizable
was like
flavor,
like foamy kind of sweets. That's what
Yeah.
like the white part of like a fried egg sweet. That's what I think it is.
The flavor they just released is
Raspberry
tea. That actually does sound pretty
Yeah,
good.
I don't think they had any there. Of that.
No. They only had 3 flavors,
Yeah,
didn't they? It was just
I
those
saw
3.
they had the tubs of Anime Girl Thighs, but they didn't have the.
They didn't have them in.
They didn't have it
test
actually out to
Yeah.
try, so maybe they'll have that tomorrow. I don't know. We'll have back there, maybe. I'm just pissed off.
Maybe
I can't
they-
fucking buy it.
Maybe they'll have different ones to try like every
Yeah,
day.
we'll see. We'll see.
Or if it's just the same ones. I mean, either way, we can always go and just grab more of the cups. So we have a bunch of like,
Oh yeah.
Gamer
Give them
Subs
that
shot glasses.
Little shot glasses.
That's basically what I kept them for. Like, Dick came up with the idea, was like, maybe we should keep these for shot glasses. And immediately I was just like, put them in my bag. Throw them in my bag right
Yeah,
now. Like,
yeah,
we're
yeah,
keeping
yeah.
these 100%. So now we've got, I think it's at least six. I think
it's 6. Yeah, I think it's 6 we got.
of like the little shot, the little
branded
little
cups.
branded Gamer Subs
Oh, they're down
shot
there.
glasses. Yeah, I think they'll be in the bag.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find them here. Amongst the many empty bottles of
Oh
water
my
that
God,
we have
yeah,
in
we
here.
were just fucking drinking that stuff. I felt bad. We were in that Argentinian restaurant, and we were also because we'd been in a park beforehand, getting highly regarded, and like
We were just chilling amongst the beers.
yeah, it was like a 10-minute walk from the park to this place, and it was like the hottest fucking walk. It was so fucking warm. So all of us got in. We were all like desperate for water, and then we got like read the entire menu and just the whole fucking lore of the place, and we were just like, give us fucking water right now.
Yeah, like they were like, "Do you want Coke or do you want some wine?" And we were like, "Water,
Water,
just
water.
all the fucking water.
Water,
Give us
water,
fucking
water,
water now." So yeah, there they are. We've just
Yeah.
we've got like Gamer Subs branded. It's probably easier if you could actually just get
the
one
one
so
of
you
them
can
out,
see
yeah.
the logo.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're just like Gamer Subs branded things, and they're like they're a bit bigger than a shot glass, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
But like again, like Gina always says, like you measure with your heart, and I feel like that's a perfect size. So yeah, 6 little Gamer Subs glasses that can be shot glasses or whatever. So
Yeah. Yeah, there you
that's a free thing we got that I don't think was supposed to be free. You're
I
probably
don't
just
think
supposed
so.
to
I think you're
throw
supposed
them
to throw them away.
But, like, why would you not
there's
keep
no,
it?
There's no
Like,
fucking
yeah.
there's no rules against
Yeah,
that.
there's no-
What are they gonna do?
I don't know. They might send a French security guard
Oh my
and,
God.
and a small woman to shout at you about something. They might do that.
Yeah, yeah.
For context,
Mm-hmm.
Dolly tried to cause an international incident at the con by when we were outside the partner lounge waiting for Ham.
Yeah.
Because like he'd just gone to go hand camera equipment back, and we were all waiting out there. And this guy comes over and is like, "You guys can't stand here. You have to move." Well, he didn't say it like
in
that.
French. He said it in French.
Broken some English in there,
yeah.
and was like, move." And then we were like, "What do you mean? That you have to go?" Dolly was like, "Why?" And he didn't respond. So an angrier French man in a high vis jacket comes over and gets right in my face,
Yeah.
even though I'm nothing to do with this situation, mind you.
He clocks you as the biggest
Clocks
guy
me
there.
as the guy wearing the like the backpack that has the equipment on
Clearly
it.
this
and,
man
like,
is the one with the problem.
And so he walks over to me and he's like screaming, not screaming, but very
very aggressive
loudly
French.
and aggressively in my face with French. And I was like, "I don't speak French." And he's like, "No French." And I was like, "No." And then he tries in broken English again to be like, "Okay, you can't be here. It's a," what did they say?
The organization.
It's
the
an organization issue.
Yeah.
That you can't be here, so you'll have to go like downstairs or out onto the
rooftop terrace, which is like 1 billion degrees.
And we were like, "Okay." And Dolly was like, "I'm not moving. I'm waiting for him."
There was somebody else there as well who was just kind of.
And then
sat down.
somebody else
Yeah.
was sat down at the top recording something. So Dolly was like, "They're over there recording." So why can they be there and we can't be here?
Mm-hmm.
And that distracted them to walk over and talk to that person.
Who then didn't leave.
Who then didn't leave, and they didn't tell them to leave, and then they came back over and started telling us to leave again.
Yeah.
And Dolly was like, I'm not leaving. In fact, I'm going to go sit over there. So she went and sat with the guy. Meanwhile, these guys are getting mad at us, and they're like, can you tell her? I'm like, you haven't met Dolly. And like, it's like, I love Dolly, but there's no fucking way that I'm going to go over there and say, hey Dolly, she's not moving.
There is not a
Dolly
force
has
on
made
her.
her decision, and she is going to sit there now out of spite. And to be honest, I could have easily said, all right, fuck it, I'll just go, I'll move, and maybe that'll help the situation. But I was also kind of out of spite. Like, no, Dolly's right, that guy's there, and other people are here. Why the fuck do we specifically have to move? So then they sent this small French woman who was trying to be nice and clearly spoke more English than the rest of them. And she was like trying to explain that like we can't be here because lots of people come through the area, but we were literally the only fucking people there.
Yeah.
And they were like,
so, like 30 seconds at most,
like you might have to move. And they were like, can you go tell her to move? And we were like, again, nothing's going to move Dolly. If Dolly's made the decision that that's what she's doing and that she's going to stand up for that, that's what she's going to do. And I kind of agreed, which is why I hadn't moved. But also, I knew Ham was going to be back in like fucking 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And that like there was no point in having this argument. It was like Ham, he's literally in there. He's going to be out here in like 10 fucking seconds. So I was just trying to keep them talking so that they didn't get mad or try and kick us out or try and do something else. I was just trying to keep them talking until Ham turned up, and then we could be like, Ham's here now, we can go.
Yeah.
But like...
so fucking
But like it's one of those things where like I totally understood like what Dolly was doing.
Yeah.
And so but also like Dolly had gone off over there and was sat down, so Dolly was out of the conflict now.
Yeah.
And I just
We were
had
just
like
getting the full
three
fucking
I
brunt
had
of it,
three people talking at me trying to tell me to move. Only one of them really spoke enough English for me to understand them and back.
Yeah.
And I was just telling them like it's literally gonna be like 30 seconds.
If that.
He's just gone in to drop something off. He'll be back in a second. And they're like, could you move? And it's like, but also I'm carrying his backpack. I've got his stuff. And so I'm not just going to wander off with his shit. So it's like, I'm not moving either.
Yeah.
And like, OJ could have, but what's that going to fix? If OJ just wanders off,
like,
we're still stood there waiting.
See you later, I guess.
So that was a thing that happened. That was a moment that occurred. It was
fun.
It was
good fun.
It was definitely good fun. It was
My
good.
favourite part before the little French woman came over, I'm guessing she's like a stewardess or something, because she had like a Twitch branded shirt on.
Yeah, she
The
wasn't
guy with the
security.
high-vis jacket, the very aggressive French guy, was like screaming into his phone, presumably in a translator. I think he got like a translator app up on his phone, and he was full like going into it, and nothing was coming up right on the screen as I could see, and he kept like tapping it, and it's like, what are you fucking doing? Honest to God, it was just. Yeah,
which is I believe why they called the woman over.
Yeah,
So I'm assuming he was like, get me somebody that speaks fucking English, please. And it's like I wouldn't have minded like if you would have come over and like said to me like when the guy first came over, it seemed like he was asking us to move, but then when we asked why, he just kind of stopped.
Yeah.
Stopped and like wandered off for like a second. So it was like, oh okay, I guess we're good. I guess it was like whatever.
Yeah.
And then. When the aggressive dude came over and just started like shouting at me, I was like, you're not going to get a great response from me if the first thing you do is come over and start shouting in my face in a language I can't understand.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, look, you've already started in a direction that's going to piss me off. So now I'm already even more on Dolly's side of no, fuck these guys. Like, I'm not going to do this thing they're asking me to do. But then I felt bad because this poor woman got dragged into it. And she seemed like she wasn't security. She was just part of the staff of some kind.
Yeah.
And she's just been dragged into this, and she's like, can you... And I'm like, again, I don't control what Dolly does. I can't make her move. I would move, but I'm also carrying Ham stuff, so like I have to kind of stay here, and I'm going to stay with Dolly. So, and I don't think OJ's going to wander off on his own, so we're just going to have to keep going back and forth with this conversation of we're not going anywhere until Ham gets back.
Yeah.
So you'll just have to fucking wait.
Yeah.
And then Ham got back, and then everything was fine. We just left and they left, and it was like, so what was the point of the argument? And at one point they were like, well, it's because of cameras. Do you mean because there is? Because there isn't? What do you mean it's because of cameras?
Yeah, who fucking knows? Who knows? Honestly.
Now I'm out of iced tea.
There you go. A travesty.
This is upsetting.
Oh man.
So
I'm
yeah,
trying to think of-
that was an interesting part of today.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to think of what else has happened. There's been so much that's like gone on. It's just ridiculous.
Austin
Oh,
show.
fucking! Literally ran into Austin show.
Yeah, literally just like he just photobombed the stream in the best possible way.
It was so fucking good. Yeah.
So if anybody hasn't seen it,
Yeah.
is it clipped?
It's clipped. Yeah, I can probably go up with the link.
I was
and I'll
gonna
stick it in
say,
the
I was
chat.
gonna say, if anybody
It's on
hasn't
it's
seen
on my
it, like,
Twitter.
go look for the clip of it, or just watch the VOD and like scroll through
we go.
of like Ham's VOD. Because Austin Show just like walks into frame not paying attention, and then as soon as he realizes he's on camera, he's just like, oh, oh. And, it's a fucking hilarious clip. It's amazing.
It's so good. I'm so like because I recognized it. I was like walking backwards of the fucking camera, so I couldn't see shit. But like I vaguely recognized him as he walked past, and I was like, "Hang on a fucking second! Hang on a second! I think I know who that is." I didn't think much more of it, and then yeah, I checked the clips afterwards, and it was like, "Holy shit!"
No, God, it was good. And yeah, there's probably a clip of it. I mean, I guess there's a clip there
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Ham dancing, of Ham jumping into the.
Oh, that's a
thing,
fucking good
dancing.
one. I'm gonna drop this in the chat just a second.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, we've
There you go.
seen some people. We met on the first day we went out and saw
Mm-hmm.
Ham, and that we also met up with Brit Balls.
Brit Balls, yeah, which is very cool.
Which was cool. It was cool
And,
to meet them.
Vio and it was the other dude. Was that
At dinner,
Yeah.
it was Mike. I can't remember
Mike.
what his
What was
thing.
his
I
name?
can't remember
Yeah.
what his thing is, but yeah,
What's
we
his name?
met them. They were all very nice.
Mm-hmm.
That was at the most famous Argentinian
The
restaurant in Paris. And apparently we're going out again tonight.
Mm-hmm.
The timing is, as far as we know, we're going to be seeing Dolly and Ham that probably around 11, half 11.
Yeah.
But it is them.
Mhm.
So the chances are it could be any time between 11 and like 1 in the morning.
1 in the morning. Yeah, it's
Um,
gonna be a fucking late one.
But either way, like apparently we're going to be meeting them.
Mm-hmm.
Ham was apparently invited to a party and said, "Well, I've got like people with us. Could they come?" And apparently that was cool. But then Dolly was like, "I don't want to go to a party. I want to go somewhere we can dance." So I mean, I don't know. We're in the process of figuring
something
out.
Yeah.
What we're going to be doing this evening. All we know is we're probably going to be heading back into Paris at some time around like 9, half 9, sometime like that to get in. Maybe like grab a little bit more to eat. Try and find
Yeah.
like a decent sized coffee somewhere.
A pizza.
And pizza. I think we're gonna have pizza for dinner. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we've all wanted pizza for some reason as of recently, so we have more that we're gonna do, and then
got a whole day
tomorrow,
yeah.
tomorrow I have no idea what's gonna
No,
happen.
no. I want to go back and do the loot cave or whatever the fuck it's called, like the little merch stand.
Yeah, we
they've
might
got,
do that.
'cause
We might do that.
Some of that stuff looks interesting.
That might be a good idea.
And yeah, I want to try and finagle some gamer subs. Dolly managed to get some because when she was there with Wubby because obviously Wubby streamed earlier today, and she was just like, oh, I'm with Wubby, and they were like, oh, here you go. It's just like, well, there you go, I guess. So I don't know how that fucking works, but
It's just the perks, isn't it? It's the
We'll
perks.
see.
It's the perks of
We'll
being
see.
there with Wubby, so it's
Yeah.
Wubby's fucking
yeah, true,
right.
yeah.
It's Wubby's fucking
Yeah,
stuff.
you could
so
just-
they're
you
like,
just fucking
okay,
rock up and grab some.
I guess we'll give it. to
Oh,
you,
I'm running
I
a bit low.
suppose.
I'll just have this one. And they're like,
I
yeah, sure
suppose.
thing. Yeah.
Who was in Paris? All of us.
All of us.
All of us.
All of us.
We were all in Paris.
All of us. Yeah.
All of us were in Paris, and we still are, and we will be until
for
Monday.
the foreseeable future. Well,
no, yeah, but not for the foreseeable future, just till Monday.
yeah. I can only foresee.
Although
like, a day
depending,
ahead of
although depending how good the night goes, and if I wander into the red light district and meet somebody and like, do some things and have some weird, I might be in Paris for a little bit longer. I might
Yeah,
extend
we'll
my
see,
stay.
we'll
We'll
see,
see.
we'll see.
As far as we know,
As far as you know, Monday.
Monday. Is,
That
and
could
then
all
we're coming
change.
back.
It could be wild. We'll see.
But it's been a good trip so far.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's
absolutely.
been fucking hot. Like it's been ridiculously hot out, and there's been a lot of walking and a lot of waiting, and a lot of trying to figure out what the fuck we're doing.
Yeah.
But when we've just been doing whatever, like it's been a really fun time. It's been very hot, and the convention center's air conditioning was a fucking lifesaver.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like it was a lifesaver.
Absolutely.
Like I didn't mind wandering around and doing stuff and going back and forth because it wasn't as hot.
Yeah.
Except for the
Except
the
for
few
the
times we
fucking
went to the room.
stairwells as well. Like the stairwells just aren't air conditioned.
Yeah, for some reason, specifically the stairwells with the escalators.
Yeah. Yeah. They're
Even-
just fucking hot as shit.
The the outside ones.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's
when
a
you
big
go up
atrium.
to-
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
like an atrium area. That one's fine.
Yeah.
But the stairwells
inside.
on the inside are just not. So you walk from this like air conditioned, and it's a big open room, so that it's going to be less hot anyway.
Yeah.
Into these confined, non-air conditioned stairwells, and you just hit with a wall of fucking heat and humidity, and it's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. Fires tend to be hot. Well, fortunately, there are no fires here at the moment. As
It's
far as
actually
we can
it's
tell.
been pretty chill.
Unless you're referring
Yeah.
to the sun, and then that's not really
Oh,
fire.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
plasma. But but yeah. So there is no fires. We haven't, like Ham said earlier, so we haven't seen one person who seems like unhappy.
pissed off.
Even
Well, I mean,
apart from the person
now,
who was
yeah.
shouting at us for not moving earlier. But aside from that, hello Dolly. Hello. Good
Hello.
to see you. Good to see you.
Hello.
I just woke up. We didn't go to sleep.
Yeah, we've just
we
been hanging out.
we sat and ate some McDonald's and hung out, and now we're doing this. So yeah, so there's that.
Oh, just sitting up in the camera angle is weird. Oh,
We
well,
we
yeah.
we
It's all
were
impromptu. Don't
we
worry about
were
it.
just discussing the event that occurred when we were waiting for Ham and we're told we had to leave, and that back and forth that happened, and that was a good time.
Fun and games.
So good time for you to be joining us, Dolly. Although we did just finish talking about that. Angie.
Angie, yeah.
That's about the sum of that interaction.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
about the sum of that.
That was
interaction.
literally your face as the
That was literally
You were just
literally
like,
your face as it was occurring. But so yeah, so that was good. But other than like that, and there haven't really been other hiccups. There was figuring out the tram tickets
Oh
and
my
train
God,
tickets,
that was so fucking
and how
weird.
like the explanation is that like one of them lasts like after its first use, it lasts for like 90 minutes,
Yeah.
so you can go back and forth or take
Yeah.
other trams. But it seems
Literally.
like once you've used it once, it just stops working.
these stupid little fucking paper tickets, which is just like
So
unreal.
I mean, I don't know exactly like how it works.
I still don't fucking know.
I haven't figured it out, but it seems like they are just single-use tickets,
Yeah.
and we were lied to.
I think so.
Which is fine. They weren't that expensive. We haven't had to
Yeah.
buy more since we got here
That's
yet.
true,
And we
yeah.
still might not, because if we go, I think I've got like 2 or 3 left. I can't remember how many.
Something like that. We might need to buy a couple more, but like.
So it depends
yeah.
what we're doing, but we might need to buy a couple more. But at least for today, we're sorted.
Yeah.
And then
I think it's like €2 per ticket, and that like.
yeah, so it's
not bad.
It's not that expensive. So like aside from not understanding the public transport system until like 2 days into the into the trip, and people at the convention center telling us we can't stand somewhere where other people are standing, but it's just us, we're being targeted for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Everything else has been fun. Oh, and apart from the fact that like everywhere we go, we were kind of melting.
Oh yeah, that too.
But that's like 3 minor things, and everything else has been great. Everything else has been great.
Yeah.
So
we did see that. We did see the aftermath of some rioting, I guess, didn't we?
when
Was
we
that
first
one-
came
when
in,
we
there
first
was,
got here.
there
yeah.
was some stuff that was like melted on the side of the road.
Yeah, there's like one of those like Lime bikes, those like renter bikes that was just in ashes on the side of the road, just like near a tree.
I don't know if that that apartment near Dick that has been on fire, if that was a cause of riots,
know.
or
Yeah.
if somebody's house just caught fire. But there was definitely something on fire there.
Yeah. And then there was that one tram stop where all the glass was just smashed.
Just totally
Just
shattered.
shattered.
It's fucked up. Yeah.
So
we've seen some evidence.
Yeah, there has
of
been rioting in the past, but not that
but
we,
we
haven't
haven't actually seen any rioting itself. So like at this point, it seems like it's done with.
Yeah.
Which is good because it means there's no curfew, there's no bullshit, so we can just kind of get on with what we're doing. We haven't got to worry about.
That's what I was
any of that
mostly
stuff.
worried about. Was like they were turning off the metro and the trams at like a certain time to stop people from like congregating, and I was just like, if we get fucking stuck in like the middle of Paris, especially if we're fucking drunk.
Yeah.
Like between the two of us, I don't think we're going to be able to figure out how the fuck to get home. So
I mean,
that's fine.
as long as there's charge on my phone, there's always a way of like trying to get an Uber, and if there
that's true.
If there isn't an Uber, then I guess you just follow signs to live to Molyneux, because there probably will be signs about pointing that way.
Just walk.
Not along the tram tracks. I've learned that's a bad idea from a previous experience in Birmingham. But you live and you learn. And I got to where I was going. I mean, I did have to do like the last third of the journey off the tracks because the police stopped me and said you're not allowed to walk on here, and we probably could fine you, but you don't seem to be in the state of mind to even like you should know you can't walk along the tracks.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm from Canada. And they're like, all right, fine, just fuck off.
Pulling the race card.
Yeah. It's like, sorry, I'm Canadian. I don't know. In Canada, we're allowed to walk on the tracks.
Yeah. What do you mean?
I don't know if that's true, but like, I'm fucking neither did British police. So fuck them. Like,
that's what we should have said to the guy. We should have said, actually, in British custom, we should, you know, we we should have the fucking passport thing.
God,
We should have the passport thing.
actually, it says right here that we shouldn't be let or hindered, and I feel very hindered right now. Okay,
there's like a little paragraph in British passports. We were talking about this before we came out here, and it was just like Her Majesty, or I suppose it's His Majesty now, whatever.
Well,
but
no,
like,
the passport says her even on the new ones.
oh well, yeah, you
yeah.
got yours a couple of weeks ago. So.
Yeah, mine's brand new, and it still hasn't acknowledged the bitch's death. So at this point, I'm pretty sure like it's probably going to say Her Majesty for like a decade before.
Yeah.
They don't want to put His Majesty yet because. At this point, Charles is probably going to be dead in like a month.
Yeah, true.
And then the other two kids seem to have no interest in doing the fucking job.
Yeah.
So like, who's it going to go to?
Who knows?
Like, so they don't want to like make a decision on changing the passports yet, because it could end up being a case of going to like the nearest heir, which ends up being like someone's
Some
daughter
child,
and
some
some
8-year-old
girl, and then they'll be like, oh fuck, we put his now, so they're not going to do anything about it until we have a head of state that's like not 1,000 years old, and they can at least hedge their bets they'll be alive for a while.
I'll tell you what, I've got my passport here. I can read you the paragraph.
Yeah, do it.
I can read you the paragraph.
That's content, isn't it?
So here we go. Her Majesty Secretary of State requests and requires, in the name of Her Majesty, all those whom it may concern, allow the bearer to pass freely without let or hindrance, and to afford the bearer.
I like that you started reading that with an accent and then dropped it immediately.
I gave up. That was so
dropped it.
fucking tiring.
Immediately dropped it. Her Majesty. I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
anyway.
no. But yeah, it's that without let. I'm sure there's like a TikTok somewhere of just like some fucking obnoxious British tourist who's like getting stopped by a police officer and is just like, it says here without let or hindrance, and I'm feeling particularly hindered right now. So yeah, we should have pulled that out for the for the security guard. I don't know how well that would have gone, but I think we might have genuinely been kicked out of the country if we did that.
I also feel like that's only relevant at airports, or like at least ports in general of getting into the country.
Yeah,
like, I don't feel like that's a relevant thing that you can just do at a
just
convention center.
Pull it out,
just anywhere.
Yeah.
Like
I'm feeling particularly hindered.
You're just shopping for something, and then they're like, okay, that's $10.99. It's like, well, actually, I think this price is hindering me right now. It actually says right here that I should be given protection. So, like, I feel like at this point, like, I should be protected from your taxes, and you should give this to me for free.
Yeah.
Throw a gun on top. I don't know.
You go to McDonald's and their ice cream machine is broken. And well, actually, it says here.
It says right here that I can't be hindered.
I'm feeling particularly hindered.
I'm going to go back to that McDonald's that gave me the half coffee and be like, look, man, I feel very hindered in my ability to be caffeinated by you giving me this half coffee. Her Majesty is not going to be pleased. I mean, granted, her ghost, I guess, but either way, her, the Secretary of State, whatever, they're not pleased. They're not pleased.
They're not
with
pleased.
This decision.
They're not pleased. I have informed the Queen.
Which country? What do you mean? Which country?
What do you mean? Which country we're in, or like what?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what country. So I mean, the passport is
valid.
Is very explicit that it's everywhere. Anywhere this person goes, they should not be given any trouble. You know.
Yeah. The best part about mine.
Well, because who would you be kicked out of? Well, France, I assume.
It's an old school one, so it still says European Union on it. So
I assume if we're here and we pulled that bullshit, they were going to kick us out. They would be kicking us out of France because that's where we are. I wouldn't presume that we would do that, and then all of a sudden they would say, "You know what? You're not allowed in Italy anymore."
Yeah.
What? All right, weird.
I'm taking this to the UN.
Weird fucking choice, but sure.
You're going to hear from the embassy. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'd be surprised if we ended up kicked out of the UK.
that would be weird, right?
We'll get like some weird fucking Tom Hanks terminal fucking situation where we just live in the fucking train station because we can't get the Eurostar back.
Yeah, we're not allowed.
Yeah.
Well, we have to. Like, we couldn't because they probably kicked us out of here.
Yeah.
And the UK, presumably in this situation, has decided to say, well, we don't want them.
Yeah.
So then what? Would we have to go somewhere else? So we have to just go
you live in,
to
you live in the departure lounge. You can't leave.
I guess we'd be going to Italy, like or Amsterdam, or like what's I'm not good with geography. What countries border France?
Spain, I guess. Germany a little bit. Switzerland. Belgium mostly. I don't know.
I guess Spain is the best choice out of those options.
I guess
or
Gibraltar.
Germany.
Well, they wouldn't let us into Gibraltar, would they?
Probably not. No. I feel like Spain and Germany are the two best options for like the next place to go.
Yeah.
If we weren't allowed to go back to any of the other countries. Although, yeah, I feel like getting kicked out of the UK for being an asshole or having an altercation with a French person. I feel like that's the opposite. I feel like you'll get back and the British government will be like, you show those Frenchies. Calm down.
If British people got kicked out of the country for being assholes abroad, then there'll be no fucking
There'd be
British
nobody
citizens
living,
left. That's the reputation that we have.
There would just be expats everywhere because they'd be like, they didn't let us back in because we were an asshole on holiday. So I guess we're just stuck outside of the country now.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Will.
Oh, you're a prick in France?
You're now not a citizen.
Yeah.
I can assure you, Britain does not give that much of a shit about the opinion of France.
They don't give a fuck.
Yeah. That would be one hell of a fucking article on live stream fails, wouldn't it? You know, Twitch streamer causes an international incident.
Is banned from 3 different countries.
Wait, what's the third?
I don't know. Earlier on, I was saying
North Korea.
what country it was, like North Korea or Italy or something.
Yeah.
We're just banned entirely from Europe. Like that's it. That's it. Get the fuck out of Europe now.
Fuck out of Europe. Yeah.
Get out.
Yeah. Well, we're heading stateside, so there you go.
Okay, I guess that's
America will
what
have
we
us.
I guess that's what we'd have to do.
America's the asshole of the world, so there you go. Shout out to all the Americans in chat, I guess. Oh my god. Yeah. Fun times. Fun times. What do you reckon? Should we call it there? It's been about an hour-ish.
I mean, we
45
can.
minutes.
What time are we on now anyway? Like almost
10
9.
To, 10
Yeah, I
to,
feel like we should be preparing ourselves to head into Paris again and get some food and do some stuff in preparation for hanging out with Dolly and the rest of them later on. So yeah, I suppose we should be getting prepared. We could have a couple pre-drinks before then.
Yeah, absolutely. I've got my big old fucking bottle of vodka that I got on the duty free that I haven't even touched yet. So that is.
I've got Kraken, but I also don't have any mixer for it, so I'm gonna have to.
Shouldn't have drunk your iced tea.
I should have used the iced tea, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Well,
or you had that extra half in your cup of coffee. That's what that was for. That was for the Kraken.
well, I've made 2 mistakes on that front, but we'll figure something.
Well, there we go. Cool. All right.
Well, all right then.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for jumping in. It's been just a like a little scuffed stream, but I wanted to do something. I don't know. We might go. I mean, this worked out quite well. I wonder if we could do another one, but maybe like actually outside.
I like how Savage says Korea, like Korea. Nothing about Korea
looks like any of the
looks
words.
Looks like whatever you just said, Sharkus. But yeah, it's good to see everybody. Good to see you all popping up. It was only like a brief little thing. I was going to do something, but OJ actually had the extra tech here to do things.
So
it made
Korea,
not career.
Korea.
But okay, but all right.
Well, all right.
Hope you both have an amazing time. Well, we're planning on it. We're hoping.
Thanks, Blue.
We're still going to do stuff tonight, and we've still got stuff to do. Courier. All right, look you motherfucker.
Right, fuck this. I'm in the stream.
Fuck it. But yeah, it was good to see everybody. I'll be doing stuff once I get back from Paris.
Oh yeah,
and,
I got shit on the docket.
So yeah, it was good seeing everybody. We're gonna continue the Paris adventure, and I'm assuming we will be catching up with all of you at some point soon as well.
Keep an eye on Twitters and Instagrams of either of us, because I'm sure
not my
Instagram.
Not my Instagram. I don't fucking use Instagram. I should, but I don't.
Yeah.
And I guess Twitter. Sort of,
yeah.
Discord's usually where I'll put stuff, but most of the time I don't tell people anything, and then I wonder why nobody knows what the fuck I'm doing. But
okay, look at my Twitter and my Instagram, because you'll see him.
I'll do something. But yeah, we'll
take pictures and videos of us absolutely fucking hammered in some random fucking bar.
Probably
somewhere.
I should take some pictures,
Uh-huh.
probably.
Probably. Right, but anyway, thanks very much. Have a good one, and I will see you guys when I see you.
We'll see you later, everybody.
Bye-bye. I don't know why it takes that long to end.